We combine the fundamentals of electrochemistry and biology, complete with the superpowers of our favorite fictional characters. His control over electricity is useful in measuring the potential difference across the cell membrane and in sending the measurements through the relay circuit. With his ability to manipulate and alter DNA, his powers are used to assemble both the DNA origami and the chitosan layer. His super strong adamantium claws are employed in piercing the cell. His biomagnetic nature allows the spions to be guided by the MRI. Aiding the nanobot in real-time diagnosis is the super-fast Quicksilver. His superhuman powers come from being able to shrink himself to the size of an atom without losing any functionality. He helps in fitting our bot to a nano world. A mutant that can control magnetic particles, his powers are employed in tracking and guiding the Diagnobot. This famous mutant's telepathic superpower is a tool to transmit the data outside the body. Let us now see how our Diagnobot is assembled. The two electrodes are connected to the relay circuit. The circuit is then coated with a self-assembling chitosan layer. The biocompatible spions are coated with a uniform layer of polyethyleneamine, which is later attached to the DNA origami. The DNA origami acts as a link between the spions and the chitosan layer of the relay circuit, thus forming our Diagnobot. It's time to see how the Diagnobot works. The bot travels through the bloodstream to the tissues guided by the MRI. There are trillions of cells in the human body. Ions like sodium and potassium are present everywhere, both inside and outside the cell. These ions are in constant movement due to difference in concentration, thus setting up a potential gradient across the cell membrane. When a cell is diseased, the concentration gradient across the cell membrane is affected. These anomalies cause deviation in the potential difference, which in turn is measured by a Diagnobot. The recorded values are filtered and amplified by the relay circuit. It is then transmitted to the outside of the body using a Zigbee transmitter. These deviations correspond to particular diseases that are hence diagnosed. Diagnobot is hence the best solution to the problem of late diagnosis.